In the last video, we have been successfully to create our C file, and then here we have our first file .c. And then the first thing that we need to note is that all our C files, they will have this extension which is .c. And then here the syntax of the C file code is that the first thing here at the header we need to have is that we need to have the file library. We need to reference it here, so we reference it by say #include, and then we put the name of the library that we want to reference. So here we need this stdio.h so that we can be able to use this printf method. So another thing that you always see in C programs is that you will have this main method here. So what does this main method does is that all the functions is that all the code which is inside the method, it will run when you press this, when you press this build and run button here. And then another thing that we need to note is that here before the main method, we have this int here. So this int here, it states that actually here we are going to return an integer. But now if you look here, I've changed the integer which was 0, I put C. If we say save, okay, it is already saved. If we say build and run, we are going to get an error because this, it is not an integer. So to put an integer, we can just say 0, and then we just say save, and then we come here and then we say build and run. There we go. So now our program runs. So it does not need to be always to be an integer that you return. You can return a character. For example, you can say car, and then we just say we put C, and then we save this, and then we say come here and build. We say build and run, and then we're expecting to also get the program running. And then let us see what will happen if we don't return nothing. So if we don't want to return anything in a method of a C file, what we are going to do is that here we are going to say void, and then we just remove this return here, and then we say save, and then we say click the build, and then we say build and run. Let's see what is going to happen. So there we go. So here we also get the result we got before. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.